All right, welcome back to another Rock RMS training. Today we're going to look at connections. And connections is where people will be able to connect to your ministry that want to volunteer. So you see on this page that we have every single ministry that Harvest has at the moment. Some are up and coming and some are well established. So this is where instead of you getting a little card that says so-and-so is interested in helping out in your ministry, a week after they fill out the Connect card, I will be able to instantly put this in the system and you will be able to begin contacting. So it's going to speed up our process greatly. So we're just going to go ahead and bring back our buddy Bob down here, and I'm going to show you how I will add people in. So Bob wants to work. Helps if you spell stuff right. Bob wants to work with the Fusion students. So we're going to click Bob in here. And Bob's going to say, I like dodgeball and food. Okay. So I can put him in a placement group, which after you connect, it will go ahead and put him in there. We only have one campus. And then so I'm going to click Save. So here, Bob the Builder, here's his information, and it's got me as his connector. So at this point, I can, if I choose to edit, I can edit stuff. I can say, okay, future follow-up is needed. And if I click that, I can click a follow-up date and say that, okay, so he's brand new. Bob needs to set and just kind of see how we do things for about 6 months. I can go over and then click a reminder date to follow up. But just for this, we will go ahead and keep Bob active. So we'll go ahead and go back to connections. And then you're going to see that I have little dots right here. So up here, it kind of tells you what to do. It's letting me know that this is assigned to me. And it's also letting me know it's critical. And it's critical because no one else, there hasn't been anything done with him yet. So I can double click on Bob down here. And then right here under activities, I add another activity. So I called Bob and I left a message, and I'm going to wait and let him see if he calls me back. So I've logged that in there. So now if anybody else has said, hey, has Bob been connected yet, they can look and say, oh, okay, Aaron called him and he got a message, and so he's going to wait and call him back. Now let's say that I need to add another one. So I've contacted, I'm waiting for a response. I've put in all of my effort, and so basically I'm just waiting for him to get back with me. So I can go ahead and add that. And then so, okay, so I finally contacted Bob. Bob really thought that he was signing up to work in Upstreet. So what you can do is you can click Transfer, and then you can go down to Upstreet, and then you can click Transfer. You can say Bob really thought that he was helping out the children's ministry, and he got confused when he clicked Fusion. So that's what you write there, and then that would automatically be transferred over to Robin. So that's kind of a down low of the availability that we will have here, and that you will be able to kind of control what kind of goes on with the volunteer at your ministry. Now that's one side of it, and the other side is over here at the website, and this is where we ask you to write up a little description of your ministry. And so if Bob comes to the website, he didn't fill out a form, he can come here, he can read about it, and then he can click Connect. And so since I'm already logged in, it's got all of my information. I can write in contact, but then I can click Connect, and so my request has been submitted. And then so I can come back here, and I have signed up to work with that. So we both have back-end information, and then we can also get information from the website when that rolls out here in a couple weeks. So make sure that you're playing around. I'm going to begin to add people in starting Sunday. So play around, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Hope you enjoy.